Friday! Hope everyone's doing well out there in the this is YouTube live world. Guys, don't forget to join us tomorrow night on Mike in the Night on Odyssey with Collins. Somebody was accusing me of being a bandwagoner and starting a Collins show, and I'm like, I don't know. We've been doing Collins for like 7 years now. I don't know what's going on. We're in 2022. So, hope everyone's doing well out there. Hope everybody's doing fine. And, okay, good. We got somebody in there. Good. We got somebody in the house. We got old white guy. Holy smokes. I haven't spoken to him in a while, man. Hope he's doing well. I'm making my own iced tea this morning. Gonna make some iced tea this morning. I don't consume sugar as much as I used to, so I'm making some iced tea this morning. Yeah, man, they're coming for us, like the title says. Yeah, Pulsex. Peter is talking about a stock there. Maybe we'll just get him on the show on, maybe get him on Mike in the Night to do a 10-minute plug about what's going on with some potential investment ideas, right? Pulsex there. Put the information there in the chat, Peter, if you don't mind. It will help everyone. Well, everyone needs help. Who's coming for you, Mike? Everybody. This last week and a few days, I've been getting a lot of like threatening messages, a lot of like emails from broken like non-respondable emails. Couple of calls at the store where people are just or like just threatening me and stuff, and it's been a horrendous amount of threats and in the last 2 weeks alone, and I think it's a lot of people like fighting back. They're not fighting back, they don't want to hear about it, or they don't want to know of it, right? So that's what's been happening. Emails. What else? I do have I get put in my place here at least once a week here in the store. Somebody would come in, tell me off, tell me how to do my thing, and basically go on their way. But lately, it's kind of died down a bit after the flooding. I haven't had really too many people coming in and putting me in my place. I get that a lot here in town. And another thing that I wanted to mention today was the phone calls. The phone calls, too, sometimes I get at the store. What people threatening me and this and that. It's not like I'm sending out a bad message to anybody. I was just trying to, with our callers, people calling into the shows and stuff, and people making sense of what's happening and what's happening in mass. Trying to ease through this time we're going through. I do get a lot of emails of thanks. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for this. Thanks for reading my email online. Thanks for that, Yeah, I know. Pete's saying people need to get a life. It doesn't matter because everybody is entitled. I mean, if they want to lash out, then lash out. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't, it kind of flatters me in a way that someone's taking up time in their day to write me a bashing email, or, I do get the finger here there's one person in town that gives me the finger every time he sees me. But that's it. Nothing's really changed too much in town. I get the one guy that comes in, his name is Balls. His name is Paul. Comes into my store to check on me once a week to see that I'm still alive, because I never got jabbed. So he comes in, it's like, oh yeah, look, I'm surprised you're still here. I took my third one now and I feel great. Yeah, I feel great. I got this black thing growing on my face, but I feel amazing. Okay? You're so surprised you're still alive today. So I got people that come in and I'm going to start signing autographs and taking selfie photos with people because I'm not juiced, right? Neither is anyone in my. No one I'm probably the only family now in town, and maybe except one or two people, that's not juiced in the whole town. Yeah, I'm with Christ. Me too. Jesus is my man. Kick the bankers out of the temples, and 2 weeks later he's on a cross. So that's my type of guy. Believed in peace. Believed in forgiveness. Hold the line. I ain't going nowhere. Guys, tune into Mike in the Night this Saturday. We're off the hook. Off the hook. Like, we're gonna have a piece of crap of the week, the special that we're gonna spotlight a politician or somebody in science or journalism, and they're gonna be the piece of crap of the week. And they can come ahead and come and sue me if they like for defamation, because it's forming an opinion. Because I've been, and with screenshots, recorded videos, comments, letters given to me, all kinds of stuff, and the police said that's forming an opinion. Now I'm going to be forming my opinion. Yeah. Are you born again? No, I you know what? I never caused so much, I didn't cause any destruction, harm, or hatred towards anybody at a level where I have to be born again. No. I was baptized at what, less than a year old, and I just followed the right thing, man. I just loved everybody and gave everybody a chance, A lot of people that know me personally or that watch me on the channel and come and see me personally, they're like, you're exactly like you are on the phone, like on your show. Yeah, no juice for us, no lemonade. John 3:3, you must be born again. Beth is saying not true. What is not true? We got Dervest in the house. What's up, buddy? So we got Shane saying, yeah, must be born again. Somebody said that. Every person born of flesh must be born again of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I was confirmed in grade 8. Trust me. I've been through it all. I understand. I've been there and done it. And it's given me the wisdom, This is our flesh. This is our skin jobs here on earth. It's over. Everybody gets old and dies. Get over it. We're all dead. Every one of us are dead. It's a promise, not a threat. The Vaseline's killing people kinds. Yep. It's not true. We won't be allowed in box. It's not true. We won't be allowed in box stores. I don't know what's happening in different provinces. Me, look, I'm making iced tea. I'm making iced tea today. I've been having there's my tea. I'm making iced tea today. Freezing my ice cubes in the freezer. That's it. That's all I'm doing today. I'm making iced tea. I'm going to sell some games. Hang out. Maybe play some cards. That's what I'm going to do today. I haven't worn a mask in, I don't even know, since March of 2020. Watch my Sopranos on here. I'm on season 5 now of The Sopranos. Watch some Sopranos. Oh, there's a picture of my dad there in Portuguese Africa. Watch a bit of Sopranos. Take it easy. That's what I'm going to be doing today. It's a nice day outside. It's plus 6 or 7 centigrade. I'll show you guys outside. It's a nice day for a white wedding. There it is. It's actually plus 7 centigrade. The snow is melting everywhere. There's flooding in the lower mainland. And that's that. Yeah! What's everyone doing out there? It is Friday. Happy Friday, people. I stole that Happy Friday, Happy Friday, Happy Wednesday. I stole that from C.B. Walker. I don't know if you guys remember C.B. Walker. Back in the late 80s and early 90s. He'd have this YouTube. No. It wasn't YouTube. It was a public access cable television show from New York. And he'd just sit there and he'd say, "What do you want?" People would call in. "What do you want? This is not a bodega. Happy Friday. What can I do for you?" It's like people would call in and say, "What's this show about? What do you think this show is about?" And hangs up on people. I love watching CB Walker. And back in the day, in the early 90s, when they were playing the reruns of him, I wonder if he's still alive. But he used to say, "Happy Friday," to everyone that would call in, or "Happy Thursday." And that's been around for years now. Anyways, so, okay, what is everybody up to? Tell us, what are you doing? How you getting by this BS shit? Because they are coming from us. Whether they raise interest rates, and if you're in debt and they raise interest rates, or whether you are not complying to their BS solution for the problem they created, it's up to you. I mean, it's up to them how they come, right? But they're coming. If you listen close enough, you could hear them getting closer. Oh, that's perfect. It fills up right perfect. There it is right there. There's my iced tea, folks. Super hot, so I'm going to let it cool down for a bit. I got some ice in the making. I'm going to be drinking some iced tea today. I might have coffee later. I don't know. But I'm going to drink that. And if I drink that, that's going to help me with some of my weight loss. I've been on a new diet now, so I don't have to eat as much. I don't need to be eating. I have no business eating, especially if I'm sitting around selling games and playing games, all hanging out, talking to customers, you know. I don't need to eat like a construction worker, you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, guys, throw down the comics. No jab, no food or drink. Buy Dogecoin, says Low Roller Scratcher. Search John 3:3. Watch some videos on it. Not something a church can do, only God can. Nicolaitis asked Christ about. Yeah. Was that the one where a man of plenty can pass, will have troubles passing through the eye of a needle or something, or depending on their wealth? I can't remember, but yeah. No, it's not church. It's not church, guys. I'm not talking about church. I'm talking about, I'm very spiritual, and I've made my peace with God in my early 30s, and I'm very, very spiritual, very in touch with my spiritual side, and that's what's made me free all these years. That's what's given me the freedom in my mind, the freedom of being, I don't know, guys, you know what I mean, right? The freedom of knowing that there's one thing they can't take from me, right? Please search it, Mike. Please search it. I'll look it up. I probably know of it. I went through Catholic school, the whole 9 yards, and Logan Paul got scammed by Pokemon cards. He got, I don't know who that is. He got Joe cards. He lost $3.5 million. Cheers, Mike. What do you think about the new unvax tax? Yeah, we talked about that on Mike in the Night. The unvax tax. We talked about it on Mike in the Night in Odyssey. Guys, go to Odyssey and watch if you don't, go watch the replays of Mike in the Night. If the live stream is a bit buffery, fine. Watch the replays. It's worth, like last Wednesday's show was great. We talked about the tax, and I got very vulgar about it, right? I got very vulgar about it. I got very upset about it, And then we had a few people call in to kind of smoothen things out. We had a guy from Japan call in, from Nagasaki, call into the show, and he kind of smoothed things out. And then we had somebody else call in. Oh, it was Supreme Cannon help wrap up the show. So I believe it was a rich man can pass through the eye of a needle easier than the gates of heaven. G.I. Joe is a cartoon series. No, it's G.I. Jose. Okay? It's G.I. Jose. It's not G.I. Joe. G.I. Jose. There's my Wall of Fame right there. Frank Sinatra, Alfonso Capone, Meyer Lansky. Sorry. That's Diamond. Legs Diamond. Lucky Luciano. Meyer Lansky. and the Flamingo Hotel. No, it's a real Mexican hero, G.I. Jose. Services from box stores are licensed to serve public. They can't discriminate and exclude certain people from services. Exactly. But here's the thing. And I said this a while back, and I'm going to say it again. They're going to federalize everything. They're going to federalize the shipping. So what they're doing with these shipping problems is people need to react and say, why isn't there any food on my shelves? Why isn't there anything to eat anywhere? Guess what? Guess what? They want to federalize it. Say, nope, the federal government needs to take over the shipping industry. Once the federal government takes over the shipping industry, what's going to happen is they're going to allow certain stores that follow their rules to be allowed to take in product. Trust me, it's going to go bad, and it's going to go bad fast. Somebody saying no in the comments. Everything is upside down, says no. You heard Jeopardy promoting transgender. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I don't even waste my time. I wouldn't even take the crust, in my eyes. I got crust in the morning. I wouldn't even take the crust out of my eyes in the morning to acknowledge something like that. I don't even care. So if nobody cares, it doesn't exist. If we don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist. Like this box right here. You see this box here. Well, this box now exists even more because you guys just saw this box. But if I don't acknowledge this box or don't even look at this box, it doesn't exist. Christ said anyone with anger is a murderer. Yes! Mandatory vaccine for truckers will lead to massive... Yes! So this is how they're going to blame the unjabbed, the unjuiced. They're just not going to blame them for not taking the juice. They're going to blame them for well, now you can't go and ship us our food now because you refuse and you want to be ignorant and a racist and not take it. And that's what Trudeau was saying the other day. And that was like 4 Mike and the Nights ago where we were breaking down that video where he was on that French talk show. And we were just ripping and just trying to it's like, how is this even allowed? This is high treason. But it is allowed. And there's very less and less voices out there that are willing to risk their lives for the situation anymore. A lot of people are not willing to risk their lives anymore, It's okay. They come take me out. I already said this and I made myself clear and I even told my family. I know exactly where I'm going when I die. Exactly. Going back to where I was before I was born. But yeah. Oh yeah. We're just skin jobs here, people. Wake up. This is our test on Earth. We could even be considered in Middle Earth or Purgatory, or the church calls it Purgatory. The church invented Purgatory in the year 1010 or something. So we could be in Purgatory. This could be our test right here. Everything's upside down when? We need to stand together. That's right. Search John, you won't believe me. Search John, you won't believe me. Meat suits. That's what we are. We get old, we die. Goodbye. And that's it. And one of man's legacies or obsessions is to be remembered when he's gone for as long as possible. That's one of man's big obsessions, is to be remembered after he dies. Years after he's gone, people will still remember on him. Yeah, our body is our temple for our soul. Do you guys honestly believe in all the BS science still? Do you actually believe that science is on your side? Do you actually believe... there's so many people that do you actually believe that when you die, it's over? Yeah, right. Watch it, see. Could this be our purgatory? Right? The church announced it in the year 1010 or 11? I can't remember. They just created something, invented stuff. Yep, someone's saying, I used to believe in all the science. I was so naive. Science is the biggest Science was invented to debunk your spirituality. Not Christianity, your spirituality. Your spirituality within you, what you are and what your representation is. And once they started figuring out at Yale and Harvard in 2017 that your consciousness, like what you see and perceive, is not connected to your brain. Oh yeah. You think I'm making this up? Oh, well, the consciousness, well, then there must be intelligent designer. Or there must be some sort of a creator now. Oh, some of the biggest atheists on the planet. That British prick, the guy with the white, who usually wears a white suit. Oh yeah, God does this and God's not real. Now he's trying to say, oh, there should be some intelligence design now. The further we go into science, we start that there is something bigger out there than we could fathom. They don't want just to kill us. They want to take our souls. That's why a bullet won't cut it for them. They want to inject it on and take your soul. 5G turns on the 19th. Yeah, so we're going to see what happens, folks. What the correlation is with all these stories that are going around and what people on the ground have risked their lives to leak to the public. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of good guys out there in government, in the medical system. There's a lot of good guys that accidentally lose things or accidentally break things to stop. You know what I'm saying? To stop the progression of evil. There's a lot of good guys out there in parliament, in even in the banking sector. There's a lot of good people that really aren't after the money, but they're after sabotaging what they have in store for us. But intelligence design isn't the same as the religion, God, you talk about. No, we use God, or we use Christianity, or whatever religion, to amplify or find ourselves, right? We've lost a lot of tools over the last 1,000 years that are in us that we haven't used as humans, right? The Bible is an interpretation of God by man. It's an interpretation of God by man, right? And that's why we didn't have the science, or like why the sun rose and set every day and blah, blah, blah. So we needed answers. So people needed to know why. And it was God. But they were right. It is a creator in the end. It is the creation system that was brought upon us. We've gone through many civilizations. We've gone through... Our world has reset, I don't know, 3 times already, or 4 times that we know of. Now we're finding underwater cities everywhere. It's like, oh yeah, archaeologists are baffled. Why primitive man went underwater to build this city? 200 feet underwater. Why did they go down and build this city underwater? You guys are lunatics. It was built because before there was no water there. So we got Pamela saying, hi Mike, hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Word of God inspired by the Holy Spirit, not the will of man, says TNT. That's right. You know, Jesus came, he spoke, he explained, he laid it out. And what I like the most about, the one thing that I was always baffled about Jesus was his knowledge of the afterlife. Right now, the number one thing being found or being watched the most now on internet, on YouTube, are near-death experience channels where people are explaining what's happened to them. Thousands of people accounting the same thing. The same thing. Whatever culture they're from, religion, they're all seeing the same thing when they die. The same connection. Oh, but Mike, that's the brain shutting down. Yeah, right. Keep believing in your science and see where it gets you. Checking in from the shoe swap, we got Randall saying, hey Mike, 1,000 years has added to our calendar. We are in Satan's shirt release started in 1820s. Christ already resigned for the 1,000 years. LOL, I like good mood, Mike. Randall Alexander in the house. We got Bad Boy Channel saying Erie Canal hoax. Um, yeah, it's you guys. Get in touch with your spirituality. I found it through studying near-death experiences for the last 20 years of my life. 20, like maybe 21 years now. We're in 2022. I was baffled after speaking to a doctor, a prison doctor. Long story, in Mexico City. But ever since then, I've been so, that recently, about a year or two ago, I was feeling something in me saying, Mike, stop trying to prove to yourself that there is an afterlife. It exists. Start telling people now here to get right with themselves. Just love. If we loved each other, we wouldn't be in the mess we're in right now. Take the jab and all your problems. Willie, you need to call us in on Mike of the Night. Call us in on Mike of the Night because it's important so you could give us your message. Just listen to a radio show broadcast of jab misinformation telling people to run out and get boosters 6 months after their second boost. Wow. So, Bad Boy Channel saying will never happen. Folgers is in your cup or Maxwell House. You know what, guys? This morning I'm making my own iced tea. I've been having a craving for iced tea. So, I made my own iced tea this morning. I got a glass jug here. Got my glass jug right here. There it is. Got my glass jug. It made my iced tea. And put a couple of bags of tea in there. And I'm waiting for my ice to freeze. I'm going to give it another, I don't know, little while here. My ice is freezing there. I'll make some iced tea today. In the house, boy. What time is it? Oh, I still got time before I open. Mike, have you taken a DNA test? Should we... You know what? You don't... Guys, test yourself if you want to know your background, if you want to know, stuff like that, if you really need to. But no, I don't recommend. Do what you feel like doing. If you feel like you want to do some, was it genealogy or trying to figure out your past? I owe a debt. They still are not jabbing me with the crap. Stop looking for God. Save you. Save yourself. Well, it's in us, right? And all spirituality links together. We're all connected to each other. You think I'm here by chance to talk to you by chance so that you catch me by chance talking about something? No, it's all everything. I don't believe everything's already written in stone in the future. I believe we're drawn to things, or we are drawn or motivated towards certain things. And it helps us, or it's the missing link that we are missing in life. Or the missing link we're missing for the day, for the hour, for the minute. But anyways, just wanted to, kind of go out there and say hi. I say, Savior. I say, Savior. Where did that go? Save yourself and pray to God. Owned by Google. Most Canadian lineages were destroyed in Halifax fire in 1906. What a scam. The Mormons got it right. All of them are owned by Google again. And then never give your DNA to a corporation. Supreme Court ruled against Biden vax. Yep. Lots of shiny things here to distract us. That's exactly what it is. Again, you got to be in search of your innerness, guys. I don't know how to say it, man. I don't know how to make sense of it. There's parts, or there's an inside of us, or there's an inside of who we are that makes up something we haven't used, or something we haven't, tools that we haven't used in the last 1,000, maybe 1,500 years. Top of the morning to you, Mike, by the way, says Bad Boy Channel. Habanero What did the Mormons say? And then seek the kingdom of God and all will be added to you. Yeah, this whole science is nice, again, to build better bridges. Science is nice to fix my damn streets and make them more efficient so they don't crack. Science is nice to maybe give me an understanding of if it's going to rain next week. Let's look at the radar, stuff like that. But when science is telling me what I should be taking and science is telling me what I shouldn't be taking, science is telling me um, what's good for me and what's bad for me or what I should be doing, or science is telling me I should eat less fat when realistically it was the sugar that was killing people, not the fat, because your brain needs the fat. Yep, seek Jesus, these are the end times. America has been conquered. Yeah, America's finished. Amerifornia is already in full-blown effect. Amerifornia is basically America turning into entire California. Homelessness, unemployment, fentanyl, opioid overdoses, synthetic marijuana deaths, all kinds of BS happening. Our youth dying on the street. It's an economic takeover. The Chi-Coms, the Chinese communists, are behind a good part of it. Oh, Mike, but there's Blackstone, and then there's that, and there's huge corporations. No, well, they couldn't do it without the communists. Without the communists, they couldn't do shit. But with the communists, they took over the middle class. They wiped out everybody. Every English-speaking country, in every major city in every English-speaking country, minus America, people can't even afford to eat. That's where it's gotten to. Yeah, sports people dropping from... Guys, get on Mike in the Night on Odyssey. I'm not making this up. Watch an episode. Watch an episode of it, and you'll be like, holy shit. It's like, now I know why Mike doesn't go live on YouTube like he used to. Mind you, my first channel was shut down, and then I've been struck down 9 times with 2 strikes on this channel. So, but everything's backed up now on Odyssey, and there's another video platform that wants to back up all my videos too, on another platform. And all my playlists, they're going to do my... So I'm looking at them, and I'm kind of talking with them in the back end. Maybe preserve my videos on another platform. And maybe I'm going to pirate everything, maybe. Start pirating my videos and putting them on, like, backup discs and stuff. I knew when Bill Gates first talked about the jab that it was the mark. Yeah, 100%. Brazilian soccer player dropped dead yesterday in Portugal. Yep. Habanero Barrow says, how do you know where you're going? Let's just say I knew about it. Let's just say I knew about it at pretty much a very young age. Let's just say. Going back to where we were. We all came from somewhere. You think our conscious, just mysterious, scientifically, Yale University. Oh, our conscious and subconscious, they don't connect to our brains. It's not our brains that are doing it. What, we figure that out now? It might be an inner entity that we have. It's called your soul. Yeah, Alfonso Davies has a heart issue now. We need the link right before you go live to give us a reminder. Oh, you mean for Odyssey or here? I go live spontaneously usually on Fridays if I'm here early enough, right? If I'm here early enough, I spontaneously just jump on here for you guys to see what you guys are up to. And, let me sit myself down here. What you guys are up to. Or planning on doing this beautiful Friday. It's plus 7 or 8 centigrade outside. It's just beautiful. The snow's melted. It's all gone. Gates is talking about smallpox. Yeah, that was about a year ago. They found some vials somewhere, and my channel started 2 weeks, 2 strikes over Ronald McDonald video kicking 5-year-olds out with cancer. It happens, guys. I mean, this platform is finished. YouTube is finished, guys. Pamela saying, accept Jesus and have faith. Believe. Mike, have you ever thought of moving to Portugal? Not right now. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm staying stable. I'm stabilizing right now. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, Odyssey, ODYSEE.com. There, I'll show you guys what the page looks like. So this is what the page looks like if you guys want to go over there. There it is right there. There's the upcoming Mike in the Nights. That's tomorrow night. Mike in the Night. Then Mike in the Night, Bizarre Illness, Heart Problems, 414. Then Mike in the Night, Worldwide Shutdowns, and Mike in the Night, Punishing the Unjabbed. That's in 12 days. So I have all the stuff right here. You guys are going to want to watch this episode. We have lots of good episodes of Mike in the Night. There's the last one right there. Mike in the Night, World in Total Collapse. And then there was last week's Mike in the Night. Sorry, that was last Saturday's Mike in the Night. That was Wednesday's show. There's the Mike in the Night right there. Almost 2,000. 2,000 views with 800 subscribers. Can you believe that? You could never do that on YouTube. They'll never let you do that. There's Mike in the Night, CDC Admits. Mike in the Night. So there's lots of Mike in the Nights here for you guys. All the Mike in the Nights should be all saved in a folder there for you guys. And that's how you do it. It's odyssey.com. There's a link right there. So if you guys want to see it. Odyssey.com / at Mike Martins :7. Yes, I spoke to the Raven 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Oh, I spoke to him, yes. I heard from the Raven. He'll be back. He's just laying low right now, finding himself, so to say. You start finding yourself in life when you start losing life around you, or when people start passing away, or when you start, like when I lost my dad, that's when I started really finding myself. When I started really finding, Mike, if you stay in Canada, you will be forced into a camp. That's fine. I need the link each time. I can't join Odyssey, so I get there by your link. Oh, really? Oh, you need to go. I'll put a link after this video is done in the. If you go to my last video and the video before I did on YouTube, there is a link going to Odyssey, right? Yeah, I can't leave Canada without the HAB. Some truckers are for freedom. Many are just afraid and took the. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you know what? Look, I'm in a small town. Everyone already hates me here, so it doesn't bother me. So, I'm already accustomed to it. So for me, it doesn't bother me. Selling games. People, I had a semi-busy day yesterday. Yeah. Guys, we should do Steak in a Shot with Mike. We should do a Steak in a Shot. So, guys, this is my bar has been expanding. I got some rum. I got vodka there. I got to get some whiskey. Then I can start mixing drinks here in the summer. So when I'm bored, I can mix. Now, I'm not a big drinker. I drink. I think the last time I drank was. It wasn't this Christmas. I think it was my birthday of 2021 in March. Was the last time I had a drink. I'm not a drinker. I'm not into the whole drinking thing. But I like collecting bottles. My dad always collected bottles too. It's just something we do. I don't know. It's nice. It looks nice in the house. It's an ornament, so to say. Party like Boris Johnson. Yeah, that prick went to a party and they're asking him to resign and he's apologizing. He's like, well, you see, the rules are only made. The Canadian government made it really clear. The rules in place they're not in place for Canadian government. They made that clear on a radio announcement, and they made a video when they were being asked about going to the gym and stuff. And they said that the rules don't apply for government officials. Yeah, alcohol will be good for barter. That's right. That's great. Alcohol is good for that, But this is what I'm taking here. I got some zinc. I got some krill oil, pure krill oil. I got this organic milk thistle. I'm running out of it. That's really good. I don't know what this is, but I've been taking this for a while now. No idea what that is. And then I'm taking this. So I got all that stuff there. That's what I've been taking here. Those are my my drugs there that I take. It's true. No one can leave Canada without being. Yeah, man. Luckily for Porno Pete, he ended up getting out to the Barbados before this whole thing started getting really heavy. You need Curquin? Kirquin? My neighbor used to take krill oil and had a massive heart attack. Not sure if it's connected. I'm weary of supplements. Yes, cannot leave. Yes, cannot leave without the clot. Woo! It's Mike in the morning. Happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday, guys. Don't forget to set your reminders for Mike of the Night coming up. Tired. But you know what? I'm waking up. I made some iced tea. I might even make a coffee while my ice is freezing. Enjoy a nice warm cup of coffee here in the morning before I open up shop. It's gonna be a good one, folks. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna I don't know. I just have a good feeling about things. The pendulum is swinging back. We are the pendulum is swinging back, so I think things are going to start changing for the better. Okay, I'm just getting some emails here from people. I get lots of emails of, yeah, I lost this. Has anyone tried to rob your store? No. I no. No one's come in here. I think people have shoplifted here before, but no one's come in to rob me. Like right next door to me is the cannabis store, and I don't have a huge float, so I don't have a lot. Like if I have spare change here for people that pay in cash, I don't have anything here that's, you know what I'm saying. I have an alarm and I have cameras 24 hours to a cloud, so I mean, I'm not too worried, and I'm insured too. But insurance doesn't really do anything. Insurance is kind of like something they want you to get, but they don't pay out when it hits, right? But yeah. We're in prison, we can't leave. Yeah. This is like one big huge open air prison. That's why I said that we may be like this plane we're on right now could be purgatory. This could be our test. This could be our let's see what you could do here type of thing. I'm not joking. And this whole open world is a prison, right? Total dictatorship. What's the plan for the weekend? Man, nothing. Watching movies with the kids. I think my son has hockey while, he's still allowed to go until they start putting in mandates in place. I doubt we will make it another 3 years. No, I think there will be a small portion of people that will make the next 3 years. And hopefully those are the ones that usher in a new, you know what I'm saying? Too many people addicted to them, to the jabs. Woo! I want to be on a nice beach forever. Yeah, Whitney, I built a home with my wife in the Philippines, and it's on a beautiful island, and it's just white crystal beaches, palm trees everywhere, nobody around. So we're gonna $6,000 to build that house with poured concrete and metal roof and rebarb and plumbing and everything, like real poured concrete and rebarb, like they make soccer stadiums. I have a video series on this YouTube channel and on Odyssey, my $7,000 house in the Philippines. You could check it out. I have photos of it as it's a progress. So I did 4 parts of the progression from 0 to, you know what I'm saying? $7,000. Yeah. $7,000 in Canada. In Canada, doesn't even buy you a permit to build a house now. The way things are going. Yeah, a permit. So. And property taxes are going up too. Not in the Philippines, here. Pure blood, you sound like the Raven saying few years left. We got like 30, 40 years to figure this out. even if you're even if you're bordered even if you're bordered in your house. Did you see Project Veritas release drop DARPA papers? Canada has so much land, but no how. The problem with Canada, again, we talked about this on the last mic of the night. Crown land. The Queen of England owns I don't know how many millions of square miles here in Canada. Canada's huge, and if they opened up the Crown land or gave Canadians their own land, then the price of housing would drop like a rock, and people will be buying up land left, right, and center for a couple of less than $1,000 an acre in some cases. And that's what I'm saying here. That's I might move to Saskatoon. Jesus was God himself. 87% is crown land. Yeah, 87% is pretty much crown. I don't know how much crown land Australia has, I know New Zealand has crown land too. I don't know how much land. I'm just trying to, like the English-speaking countries, it's all crown land. They basically toppled the Portuguese Empire in the 1970s, and then the British went ahead and started mandating the world, right? Grindhouse cartoons are on Zoom. Fauci for jail. Jesus is God. Woo! All right, should I make a coffee, people? What should I do here? Coffee? I got my iced tea. It's nice and hot still. It's really hot. I'm just waiting for my ice to freeze. Yeah. See my ice here. Ah, it's getting hard. That's what she said. Anyways, what else? Anyone else having issues with contacting No, you're not going to contact politicians. Politicians are not there for the people. Politicians, a lot of them in upper levels are there by design, right? A lot of them get put in by design. The broski from the Japan was great last Wednesday. Yeah, this past Wednesday was good. We had a really good show on Wednesday. U.S. Supreme Court shut down employer mandate. Yeah. Pendulum is swinging back, folks. So where do we go from here, right? Where do we go? Like, how do we usher in a new light, right? Hold on, someone's screaming outside. Oh, they're changing a light post, look. Or they're changing a bulb. Oh, they're taking down the Christmas ornaments. Lux reports say, hi, sorry, I have not seen you live for a long time. Oh, no, I'm on Odyssey. Get over to Odyssey. Watch the last mic in the night. Last Wednesday was Off the Hook, and the Saturday before. We've been live many times over on Odyssey. Only way forward is to remove all mandates. Yeah, they're going to have to... This is going to swing back. They're going to have to figure out a way to walk this back because nobody's believing this anymore. And then now with the shortage of food and with people not being able to afford to buy food... never mind having food in the supermarkets. Affordability is a major issue. So we got Nancy Pelosi made $30 million off the... Yeah, because they were doing inside trading in the stock market, right? They were doing lots of inside trading, and if you know what horse to bet on at the horse race, that you know it's fixed, or you know what boxer to bet on because it's fixed, or what round he's going to fall in, you're always going to win, right? Like World Cup soccer was fixed. Back in 2015, they were 2012 and up. They were seeing all this fixed matches, match fixing, going back from like literally after World War I. They were match fixing in the World Cup, FIFA World Cup. It was all fake. Match fixing like you wouldn't believe. Biased reffing, and a lot of referee. You know that's in, I think it was 2006. A lot of the referees that were reffing were betting on the matches. They have proof of it in 2012. Like in 2006 World Cup, the referee and the linesman were betting on matches. All pro sports fixed. Not all pro sports. I wouldn't say that because soccer they didn't have replays till last year. And goal line this that they never had that. They had all this technology, but they wouldn't use it because it would go against their betting, go against them. Oh, so much fraud. The Antichrist needs to rise. The Antichrist needs to rise to power. Can anyone build? Can anyone build a house in the Philippines? Well, you have to be like from the Philippines. It's like no, you have to be like a citizen of the Philippines to own land there, right? Same thing with Philippines like that, China, Vietnam, like it's different. This in the West is the free world. We compete for wealthy investors here. But we go to China and try and build something. Good luck. You go to China and try to. Good luck. You're finished. Companies only open in China because they want to take advantage of the slave labor that they have there. That's it. I could see Mike in the Philippines though. Oh, for sure. Go fishing every day. We're on a fishing island there. I'll show you what the series looks like. It's on Odyssey under my like series, and it's under YouTube too. You can see the series where I'm building a house, and I show all the photos in depth, many photos, and I show you guys how it's done. Let me go to my YouTube here. Let me go. So you go to, if you want to see it, if you don't believe me, go to go to playlists on the YouTube channel. Go down to, it's under here somewhere. Okay, music, bunch of crap in the news is good, man. Legendary guest. Okay, right here, 6K Filipino home. And there's photos of it and the building and some video too that I got of it. And there's the last one. We got the sliding doors and hurricane windows and hurricane shutters put in case there's a typhoon. We're on higher ground, so we will not experience flooding where we are. We're maybe exactly less than a kilometer from the coast, but we're kind of high up, so you need to go down. It's all downhill to the beach, and it's beautiful. It's just looks like an abandoned oasis at the beach. It looks like, so we're gonna get out there. Why the hell are you not in the Philippines? Well, I have kids, and I have a very stubborn mother that I'm taking care of too. So I'm waiting for, time to go by. Let my kids get a bit older, right? Let them enjoy the home life, laying roots. And that was my plan, leaving the city 6 years ago, right? So let's give it some time. The Philippines asking to test every 3 days to go to the bar. Yeah, it's not good anywhere. That's why I'm not in the... That island I'd be on would be a little bit different because it's very, so to say, independent. They don't really care what the mainland or the main island has to say. They do their own thing, right? But, yeah. Philippines, I heard, are forcing... Yeah, they are. Everywhere. There's nowhere... everywhere that's under population control mode, or the WHO is saying there's too many people in your country, they're going to be forcing this on those countries. That's it. I'm moving to the Philippines, says Pamela Pergroso. But here's the problem. We did a few Mike in the Nights. Is like, what countries could take in Canadians or Americans, or what countries are open arms like these countries are? There's not a lot of countries you can move to. That's why I've kept my Portuguese citizenship. Because there's a lot of countries you can't move to as a Canadian. Like, you just can't move there. And they make a big deal of it when you do move there, and they deport your ass, right? So it's very tough, like, saying, oh, I'm just going to move here and move there. No. Everyone thinks that the rest of the world's like Canada, where all these people come in and they get citizenship right away. They have an open border there in Canada, and the southern border is open for illegal immigrants. People think that the rest of the world's like Canada. It's not. I'm staying in southern Missouri. We don't even know COVID exists except on TV. That's right. CDNs are viewed as Americans abroad. Canadians are viewed as Americans abroad. Self-assembling nano routers. I heard, but there's Dano. I recently drove all the way across the USA, and 80% of it is empty land. Thank you, Dano. What did I tell you? You drove, but imagine going on a plane and looking down. It's all empty. Oh, we're overpopulated. Ah, because Bill Gates said so. Oh, there's too many people on Earth because Bill Gates said so. Oh, the Florida's going to be underwater by 2007. That's that piece of crap Al Gore said so. Yeah. Yeah, we got a little battalion here on this channel. It's kind of good we're all on the same page. Guys, if you love the nutrients and you love what's going on in the nutrients in the juice, call into the show. You don't have to be aligned with what I believe in, or what I'm trying to preach. You don't have to be aligned with it. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me the nutrients that you're getting. And you know what's the most effed up thing? The people that are pushing this and calling people racist and all that, and pushing people to take this, never took it themselves. And I'm willing to bet 10 years of my life on it. Oh yeah, never took it themselves. Woo! I'm in Lexington. I've been to Lexington, Kentucky, and we have freedom. Just have to wear a mask for doctor's appointments. Yeah. CNN is 90% decline ratings. Yeah, CNN is garbage, man. It's all bought and paid for media. Okay, bought and paid for media. Okay. No one watches it. Regardless, it's junk. That's why nobody watches Canadian media. I'm pretty sure, and I'm willing to bet, again, 10 years of my life, that's the Canadian news network and all that, like the CBC and all that. They used to get 100 views, 20 views per video, 70 views. Now they're getting 40, 50,000 views. Why? More people decided to watch mainstream Canadian media on YouTube? No. YouTube is just playing around with a few things. Right? They've had me shadow banned for, I don't know, 12 years. No, they didn't take it. That's right, they didn't take it. None of them took it. The ones that are number one to roll this out, they're getting I know they're getting kickbacks from the higher ups for population control, so to say. Debt, Swits, it's all they going on. Communist news. No, it's the Clinton News Network. But I want to talk to some Americans. Guys, how do you feel that Hill Dog is coming back to run again? Hill Dog. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Like, there's so many qualified Americans, true blood Americans that people would vote for if they were given a chance to speak behind a microphone. So many. I could go to the gas station and meet 10 people in some rural part of America that overqualify to become president and run and actually free their people. But why Hill Dog? She wants another chance! So Hill Dog is going back at it. So we got missing YouTuber cringe channel. How you doing? Eventually they will admit it's for population control. Yeah, that's eventually. Pendulum is swinging back. No one's buying this anymore, so they got to figure something out now. YouTube, you search anything and all you get is mainstream media pop-ups. Yeah, you have to, because no one's watching it. Taxpayers, but who's paying for the mainstream media? We're paying for it. So we're paying for the mainstream media, and we're racist too. For now, you know what? Give it another 6 months to say people that don't watch the mainstream media or the news to find out what's going on is racist. I can't stand Hillary. That's Pamela. Yeah, so Hill Dog. See, Hill Dog is important. This just goes to show that everything is a big show. And it's sad. I could go to a Target somewhere in Kansas City somewhere. And I could sit there with a clipboard and I could find you 3 people that could run things better than the current administrations are. You should look at the comments on the videos in mainstream. So funny. We can't see the downvotes anymore. Yeah, we can't see the downvotes. I have 0 mainstream media on YouTube, and it don't pop up too much. You know what, Christy? Go over to my Odyssey channel on Odyssey. Go watch the last Mike in the Night and see what you see. It's. I had somebody call my store the other day. It's like, I finally got over to Odyssey to watch your live Mike in the Night, Mike. I watched your last show. I can't believe it. Now they're binge watching Mike in the Night. So let me go to the channel. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Here it is, guys. There it is. There's the channel. There's the upcoming live streams right there. Episode 413, 414. Been doing this weekly, on a weekly basis for years. And there's the last Mike of the Night right there. And a lot good call-ins there. Then there's the one before that is this one. This Mike of the Night, 411. That one was really good, actually. Lots of it's kind of vulgar, though. You got to be careful. Then we got this one here, 410. CDC admits the PCR tests. And then we have here, 409 was pretty good too. So if you guys want, and there's 408. And I think this one, the Christmas special one, was pretty good too. So if you guys want to tune in to actual real programming, go there. I'm not making this up. Go there. Share those videos with your friends. Forget this. This is crap. This is just us talking here. This is junk. This is just us blowing off some steam. Go there and share those videos. Wow, I've been talking for an hour now. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock, folks. I'm going to sign off here. Hope everybody has a good Friday. I'll see you tomorrow night on Mike in the Night Live on Odyssey, where we take in your calls. So everybody that's in this chat, please call into the show. Add me on Skype. Mike Martins, 1980. Mike Martins, 1980. So, Pamela Save, I've watched 404 to 412. Yeah, if you go to 400, you see the first appearance of Porno Pete. 400 is, if you watch 400, go back to 400. Watch 400 and 401. Porno Pete's good. Like, he gives us a whole perspective on this whole, what's going on the other side of the mountain, so to say. Cheers, see you in Odyssey tomorrow, says missing YouTuber Cringe. Yeah. John Teeter, yeah, no problem, guys. God bless everybody. Be good to yourselves. Just love each other, man. There's just no... It's the easiest way around it is just to... Don't get so angry. Let me get angry for you. Yeah, Daniel, I'll see you tomorrow. See you, guys. God bless. Mike Martins here, signing off for Mike in the Night. I have spoken.